All right, it has definitely been an exciting Monday for us right here on Click Nigeria, your number one internet radio like no other. Yes, it's our Click Nigeria Heroes Challenge. Have you voted? Are you participating? Are you definitely using that hashtag? How's today been for you,
Very, very
Nasir?
fine, very fine, very fine. I've been having
Yes,
fun here all over in the studios and
yes.
making sure that you enjoy your time with us. And make sure you click and follow us on Click Niger. Like check our handle, social media handles at Click
Yeah.
Niger. Follow us there, please, on all the platforms.
Yeah, we are definitely there for you. All right, glad you could join us on today's edition of Love Angles, a program that talks about how to make your relationships work and how to solve the problems that come up in it. All right, Osen is not here. Hello, Osen. All right, you're
Of course,
definitely missing her.
yeah, of course, we have a new person here. Her name is Jennifer. Though she's not new, but
Yeah,
she's new in this
welcome
program
you.
today.
I know.
My name
Introduce
is
me.
Nasir Yunusa. Thank you for joining us. Our
Yeah.
topic today is how do you handle your partner when you start. How do you handle your partner when they start changing in a relationship? This is Click Niger Internet Radio. We would love to hear from you. Follow us on Instagram at Click Niger. On our tweets, we are Click Niger One, and of course, Facebook still remains Click Niger. Also streaming on www.clickniger.net.
All right, like you heard it, our topic for today is how to handle your partner when they start changing in a relationship. All right, we'd like to hear from you. Make sure you keep your thoughts with us by making your comment on our comment section. All right.
Yeah, no long-term relationships take exactly the same over the year. As couples navigate the ups and downs of life together, they grow and evolve both as individuals and as partners, knowing how relationship can change over time and recognizing when changes are normal, which are not, will help you become more self-aware about your relationship.
Yeah, change is actually inevitable. Like
That's all
it's the
it
only
is.
constant thing in life. Now, over the course of relationships, the relationship now, couples go through many different stages. Personally, I go through different stages, like
Mhm,
the hurdles of life and
mhm,
how life can be sometimes from
mhm,
loss to trust, sex and relationship therapist.
mhm.
Talking about Howard Blackburn says, as humans, we evolve, even animals do as well. So our
Yeah.
perspectives, our values, our behaviors change over time, which can affect our relationship, especially as it concerns our partners. So people in a relationship will experience many adjustments, which I don't think it's certain, because for me, I just feel the person I fell in love with should be the same person I'm still in love with.
But
I shouldn't change for any reason.
sometimes stress can change people, like life
Yeah, I
situation,
know,
issues,
yeah, I know that
trust
there are
issues,
factors. I know
you
that there
know.
are factors that actually affect, people's behavioral patterns.
Hmm.
It could be financial constraints, it could
Yeah,
be even, be work related, it could be
work
stress,
related
like you
stress.
said.
Hmm.
But that is why we are called partners. It should be a 50-50 thing. So you shouldn't be
Hmm.
hurting the way you feel or what's going on with you, and trying to transfer aggression or make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. The thing is, sometimes you just cook up ideas in your head that, okay, my partner is not in love with me or is cheating on me because there is no communication, because he has chosen to behave in a certain way because of probably what he's going through at work, and you just feel like, okay, he's cheating on me.
Yeah, and of course,
So
yeah.
um
Let me quickly add this. Like many people, lack of communication again in relationship makes people feel your partner is changing. Like when you don't communicate, what's the issue? Why are you
mm,
behaving in certain ways? Like you need to let me know what's wrong. So if I'm doing something wrong, but some people will tell you they don't know how to express themselves. The only way they express themselves is through attitudinal change. Like he goes quiet, he doesn't talk,
for
he
me
bones you, he doesn't
for
eat your
me
food. Many things
yeah,
like
the I just see changing in a relationship as a red flag. Like, if as a partner you change,
mhm.
brother, you're definitely cheating on me. There's a shit out there.
Must
Like,
it be
I'm
cheating?
not. Yeah, because
Must
why
it
would
be
you want to
cheating?
change? Why would
No,
you
must it
want
be
to change
cheating?
on me? It means you're not even in love with me anymore.
No.
Because yes, I should be the reason why you'd want to come home. and be happy because your boss annoyed you, or you had, a very tough hurdle at work, and you're coming back home to chill out, to have fun with me, your girlfriend, who you call your baby, your ice cube. So you shouldn't be changing on me. Like, I'm not the cause of your problem. So if you feel you
But
have,
what if you're the cause of the problem?
that is it. You
There are
need to
situations
speak up.
like I said, there are situations like you are the cause of the problem, but he doesn't know how to express himself. The only way he expresses himself is through those changes.
But why do guys do that though?
It's not only guys. What ladies do that a lot too.
It's very common.
Please.
Don't, like, let's not even be biased and, like, let's not even
It's a
take
both way
sides.
things. Like,
Okay,
in fact, ladies do it more. I'm not biased. I'm sure.
you didn't even conduct any survey whatsoever or any research, so you don't even have an authority to say that. All right, let us know, how do you think you can handle a partner who is changing in a relationship? This is a heart-to-heart discussion. We want to learn from you. Someone out there who might probably be experiencing this sort of situation wants to know, the medicine you use to handle such situation, or what you do in this instance where your partner is changing due to a circumstance. It could just be growth. So, like I was telling you earlier before we began the program, there are two areas now of modification in terms of behavior. So you're either changing for the better, or you're changing for the worse. So I would definitely go that route with you if you are changing for the better. Like, I want to actually see the better you. So you're getting matured, you're thinking in a very mature way. You want to be better in life. You want to be an example to our kids now, for instance. I'm definitely going to encourage you. But if you are changing, probably you definitely close work by 8 p.m. and you're now keeping late nights, and you start doing excuse. Nah, I don't buy that.
Like, no, keeping late nights sometimes is maybe because of this kind of job, nature of job.
No, I don't.
Before you get home,
please, I need a sister to bail me out here. That is the common excuse that men give.
Like, nature of job, like, he comes home late, hold ups on the road.
Are you actually kidding me?
Situations
like, we live in the same house. We live in the same house. I work as well. You have your car, I have my car, and we follow the same road, going to work and coming back. And I don't experience traffic, and you're coming back home to tell me that I experience traffic.
We guys like to sit out and hang out. Sometimes we like hanging out with the guys.
Then there should be a time frame, and it should be something you do once in a while.
But there's no, let's say, I don't want to put like it's an everyday thing, but some of these hangouts are best when they are not planned. Like, I'm going home and like.
Well, I don't work like that. So for a partner,
ladies don't work like that. Ladies don't work like that. Guys work like that.
No,
like,
I'm very detailed, and I like to plan. So you just don't come and just give me one flimsy excuse, and you just do whatever you like when it's not in a schedule. So I work by my book. So for each day, I know the activities I have planned out. I know where I have to go. I know what I have to do. So you can't tell me that you went to the supermarket, for instance, to get some groceries, and you decided to stop by to greet your friends, and people one thing led to another, people decided to hang out, and all of those things is not something that is not an excuse that I'll personally buy. I'll definitely fault that excuse, and if it becomes consistent, I will start to change as well. And of course, you know that's where the problem begins.
Because you went hang out with the guys, and he called. Of course, the guy will always tell you that I'm going hang out. He will call his lady, unless that's another way of changing. If he doesn't call you when he's going for hangouts, and he comes when he likes, it's showing that yes, he's already changing in the way he relates to you in the relationship. But the question is, how do you handle these things? What we were asking you is for you to comment on our live streaming, tell us how you change so we can discuss and also learn here. Also, we are not experts, we are learning. So just communicate with us. So let's know your own view. I and Jenny also tell you
on this topic of discussion. Well, like they say, truth sometimes is very bitter, and you have to just accept that people change, and that's okay. So for any number of reasons, individual shifts and change is bound to occur. So it's important to support who your partner is rather than expecting them to forever be you the same way you met them, for instance. So you need to foster uniqueness. You need to make them, bring out the strength in them, bring out the best in them, focus on their strength, and let people actually know that your relationship is working for the better, because
Oh.
change is very constant. But for me, like
Mhm.
I said, for me, if you start to change, it's a red flag. You see all those mushy talks you used to tell me, all the mushy messages,
Like
all the
what?
cupcakes,
Like
you just have to
sweetie,
continue.
sugar.
Yes. If you don't tell me all those things, that means
Something's happening.
you're telling
But
someone
you,
else.
but you know those things don't continue forever in a relationship.
No, no, I
Squeezy,
don't buy
honey.
that. Like, I'm the kind of person that will actually question
People
you.
should
Like,
bail us out now. Like people should bail us. Does this
okay,
thing happen for?
okay,
Does it
look,
continue? The sweetie, the
yeah.
honey, the bunny pie.
Okay,
At the
Osen,
end,
I think
you now
Osen.
become like mommy Jennifer. Go and bring
That's real. And I think Osen just decided to, start off this conversation with us. And she's saying, "Hi, Osen, by the way."
Yeah,
All
sugar.
right, thanks for joining us, Osen, wherever you're at. So she's saying, have an open mind and be prepared for what comes. Really? Girl, sister? Then you decide if you still want to be with the person. I think she's making a point here.
Very good point. I trust
Mm.
my sugar now. She's so blunt.
No, I mean, like, based on her, comments on this particular issue, you just have to take a stand
Mm-hmm.
and be willing to accept whatever comes. Like, life is filled with surprises, so you just have to be prepared for whatever comes. But I don't like to be taken by surprise. Ordinarily, like, I love to plan how my life will be in a year time, how my life will be in 2 years time. I just don't like to jump into whatever comes at me or whatever life throws at me. It kind of like sweep me off balance. So that is for me. So I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how you handle a changing partner.
Mm.
Share thoughts with us and let us know.
Yeah, okay. Figure out when change might mean trouble. Like you might always want to change, but figure it out. Like if I start behaving in certain ways,
That means you are
will
falling in
it
love with
cause
somebody.
will it cause problem with my relationship? If my partner starts sensing that I don't give her the attention, if you start seeing that change is causing problem, I think you should figure it out. Then make sure that you don't act in a way that she starts suspecting or he starts suspecting you. You have to play your cards well. You understand? Yes, change. We understand maturity. Maybe you notice she's giving some kind of attitude that you want to give her to. You want to pay back in her own coin some attitude back, like give
Mm.
her to attitude. You now start behaving in certain ways. You have to be very careful in the way. Sometimes when your partner acts differently, it might mean something is bothering them.
So that's why you have to communicate.
So you have to communicate. You need to ask, did I offend you? Like you have to say it. If I've offended you, I'm sorry. That word sorry, it's small, but it
For
does a
women,
lot. It does a lot. Like it does a lot.
I'll actually excuse us, because the way our
Body
body is being
system. Yeah.
formed, like,
Mm-hmm.
when you're in your period, hormones, they actually affect your mood. For the women, I think it's pardonable, but for a man,
Mm-hmm.
yes, it's work related, probably stress from work. But I'm the kind of woman that want you to share,
Man, we have our
your
own.
no, you
We
share a
have our
problem with
own.
me.
So
I might give you one or two
mhm.
advice that would like really help you
Yeah,
and probably improve your mood at that point in time.
of course.
You understand? So I don't think men have any excuse for changing.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
but
I hope I'm not being biased,
have you ever
on
met
this
a
program.
broke man that is angry?
Can I really be angry? Am I the one that made you
So
broke?
that's things
Not
that
that
make
broke
them
you, work
change.
hard.
Like,
No.
do you know how hard many men work and still there's no paper in the pocket or there's no paper in the
That's
pocket?
the thing. You don't blame somebody for your failures.
But it's unconscious transfer aggressions.
No, you just
These things
really have
happens.
to
Like it
work on
happens. You
it.
understand?
I think my next point now is actually to speak about consistency. Yes, life is filled with ups and downs, and one of the very vital things you should do in a relationship is being consistent. All right, because if you don't continue some certain things, that's why you hear an instance of a partner cheating, because he or
Mhm.
she felt bored in the relationship, and he
Yeah.
felt,
And this
that's
is where
what
things like
attracted him to that person in the
yeah,
first place is no longer there.
and
So
things
she
like
starts to search for
someone
that
else.
particular thing in someone else, and that
Mhm.
leads to cheating. So once you're consistent, like I said, if you are following the path of improvement in your changing, adventure. I don't mind. Do you understand? As long as you're changing for the better, I would definitely support you. In fact,
I think
I'll feel like I'm doing a really good job, as a partner. But when you're changing for the worse, it's definitely a red flag for me. You cannot not be giving me attention and telling me that change is the only constant in life.
but in this
You
space,
are
in this
definitely
consistency,
cheating.
like what you're saying, I think in many situations it's finance problem,
Okay.
finance issues. It's what makes many relationships go. So if it was a relationship that started in the way of we go out fun, we have fun, we do
Mm,
all type of things, and when you are not doing same
mm,
again and it's lacking, it's really hopefully could cause an issue in
mm.
the relationship. So many people, when they start seeing signs of like there's no more money in the relationship, it's no more sweet again to so many people that even
That's the thing. That's when
many
you
people
build your relationship
will,
on the wrong foundation.
yeah, you
Why
understand,
will
many
you use
people
money
build
to
a
build a
relationship
relationship?
on that note, and when it's not there, it becomes a problem
It
because they
starts to
feel like they
get
can
faulty.
get it from somebody else.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Well, I would want to actually make an excuse now for people that got married. So children can actually make the couple change. That's understandable. That
mhm,
is why you have retreats. That is why you have vacations.
yeah,
You could just go with your partner to just rekindle that flame,
yeah,
that you both have. If not, at the end of the day, you realize that the children might even make you to start falling out of love with your wife or your
mhm,
husband because you
yeah.
don't even have time for yourselves
You're not
anymore.
happy again. You're not
Yes,
happy.
because children have
Mhm,
taken like 80% of your time. Rest
mhm.
20% probably are putting it at work. So you just
But
need to
again,
have that
there's some
alone time.
couples that these children are the one that find the love. Like it
Yes,
brings the love.
that's of
It's
no,
like
that's
it's
inevitable.
adorable. Do you
Yes,
understand?
yeah. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
talking about the time now you have for each other to you spend with each other, the romance, you know what I'm talking about. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's no longer there because the kids are there. So you give most of your attention out to the children, and gradually you begin to fall out of love with your husband or wife
So we
because
have
those are circumstances of like times and seasons,
okay, we have changed the way you handle conflict. Like one of the reason couples get into conflicts because they do the same dance step all the time. Like if people are always arguing, you are always on that arguing. You don't respect anybody's opinion. Your own is Lord, bros, babe, change the way you argue. What we are saying here is you should take a different approach to things that cause conflicts in the
mm,
house. Like if it's always a quarrel issue, maybe when they say, give me money for this, it starts, you start feeling feeling like they are oppressed, they are stressing you and that. So we are saying is you have to change the way and pattern you handle conflicts with your partner. You should not always make it seems
be
like
on
a
the
quarrelsome
defense.
person,
Yeah,
always nagging person. Be be playful with some kind. When you see it coming, you play, dodge
yeah,
it. Just try to dodge it and make sure that it doesn't cause issue at the end of the day. So
yeah.
that's where we.
All right. The bottom line is communication is key because
Oh
if
yeah,
you don't tell me how you're feeling or what's wrong with you, I'm no magician. I won't know.
exactly.
All right, that's how it is for us here on Love Angles. Courtesy of Click Niger. As always, remember our Heroes Challenge is still ongoing. We need you to tag as many people as
As
you can
possible.
think
Yeah.
and then let them know that they are your heroes for 2020. All right, until next time, my name is Jennifer Ogo.
Yeah, last year, like she said, don't forget to tag your many friends as possible
Mm,
on our Click Niger challenge, a hero challenge we tried
yeah,
here. So we want to tomorrow. Stay tuned. We are going to see more fun here.
yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.